All right, so I might be doing probably like the worst thing ever here, and it's hitting record while on a 0 and 5 losing streak. So here we are, another one. I have a tournament tomorrow, and I wanted to, mess around with my team here and see if I like this vibe or if I should get something else. I'm leaning towards something else, really, honestly, here after the 0 for 5 I've been on. Yesterday, I hit a 10 streak. Today, I can't fend off anyone for the life of me. Everybody's just like pressing random buttons. So here we are, just a little bit tilted, just 45 degrees. And let's see how it goes. I think I need to bring in Floed in the back for this one. But yeah, this one's going to be very interesting. I like my odds here, honestly, if I'm not messing around here. I think I like my odds. I am going to bring Aerodactyl with King Gambit as a lead. I'll have Floed in the back along with Basculegion. I would bring Sneasler. The thing is, I'm concerned with the Zoroark, and I'm concerned with the two other ghost types on their team of clicking close combat and hitting nothing. So, it might as well hit a protect, right? So I'm bringing everything but that to this battle. Let's see how this goes for us. Yeah, we've dropped. We're at the 16s. I have never been that low before. So it's pretty bad. And leading off King Gambit is already stressful. So let's see what we can do here. Como is threatening. Like, extremely threatening. I'm going to go ahead and set up a Tailwind right in its face. And you know what? I don't care. I'll stay right in front of it. Actually, no, I do care, because if Incineroar's in the back, we actually want to catch that. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Basculegion in the King Gambit slot. So let's see what happens. My thought process here is save King Gambit for the potential Incineroar in the back. That's it. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. Nothing too crazy. There's a Protect from Como. Fantastic. So far, so good. I'm assuming we're getting a Super Fang from Maushold, potentially. Encore. Right on Aerodactyl. Fantastic. You know what's funny, though? I'm going to stay in. Because what was on his team that I needed Aerodactyl for? Nothing. Like, what am I afraid of, like, not being able to hit Rock Slide on? Sure, a flinch would be fantastic, but, like, it's not like... Yeah. We'll stay in here. And, hopefully you think I'm doing something crazy on that slot. And I'm going to Psychic Fangs on Como. I'm assuming you're going to follow me. Yeah, no, you did not follow me because Tailwind went out, didn't it? So, you can take this. That did not do anything. Is that Zoroark? Oh my gosh. Okay. Should have just hit it with a water move. I don't think we have Incineroar in the team anymore. There's a Shadow Ball. I think we lose our Basculegion. Oh wow, we're living. Wow. Wow. I could have literally stayed in with my guy. Alright, let's do something here. Zoroark versus Floette is going to be a hassle because Floette can get Super Fanged by the Maushold. I gotta start experimenting with the Maushold lead, actually. Realistically, I think I want to get a Whimsicott team with Taunt on it because this is getting a little bit out of hand. There's a Icy Wind. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. I will totally take that. I will totally take that. Does Zoroark get Focus Blast? I think it does, doesn't it? I think it does. Let's go ahead and Kowtow Cleave the Maushold, because I'm assuming it'll probably hit Follow Me. I don't know if Zoroark gets Focus Blast or some sort of Aura Sphere or something like that, but if it does, that's probably going into the King Gambit slot. So I think Floette is a... Oh no, use a swap. Okay. 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 I'll take absolutely everything that just happened. Okay. You're not going to hear me complain about that. that exchange. Not at all. No complaints from that exchange. That's probably like the best thing that could have happened. Now Zoroark is out. Okay. So we're gonna Mega here 100% of the time. I'm going to Calm Mind. Because you are going to attack. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna also leave King Gambit in. Because of reasons. And we're gonna try to Sucker Punch the Zoroark. Try being the keyword, of course. And I'm gonna get greedy, yes, because I need to put a threat on this side of the field over here. I just don't know if like any of these two get like Flash Cannon. I gotta look into moves and all that stuff. There's a Protect from Como. Okay, I like that. Sucker Punch failed? What are you doing, Zoroark? Oh, Will-O-Wisp. You're concerned about King Gambit. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Now watch him like completely flip the script here and destroy us. Alright. Alright, so you got what could potentially be two special attackers. I would assume Como probably has Iron Head. I think Dazzling Gleam here is good. Floette can potentially go down. We're going to try to Sucker Punch the Zoroark. You can probably swap it or whatever. Oh, there we go. Sucker Punch goes through. It should be enough. Yeah, there we go. And now we'll see what the Como does. Oh no, I go faster. Okay, fine. He's out. I can tell you that already. And I'm sorry I had to bring Floette, but I mean, I've been on a losing streak, man. And I had Floette on the team on the losing streak. Like, that's the crazy part. So let's see what's oh, they forfeited. Okay, hey, that was a good game. I am employed as well. I'm Pleo. Anyways, okay, well, maybe I should have hit record like 2 games ago, honestly, and that probably would have helped. Let's go ahead and see what we got next. Again, we always do best 2 out of 3, so hopefully this next one is a little bit better. Maybe? Question mark? Potentially? Maybe so? Not so? MegaCon is annoying. I will say that. I have dealt with MegaCon before. Not fun. Here, I'm bringing Aerodactyl Sneasler as a lead. I want to threaten Charizard. I want to threaten the Whimsicott. However, everything else threatens me. Right? So, Sneasler helps me with Archaludon. Can fake out pressure. And then we kind of have to determine what we want to do with the rest. Now, I could also opt to go Sneasler Floette, but I don't like that. Yeah, no. We're going to bring Basculegion just in case the rain gets set up. And I think I need to be annoying with Maushold here. But the problem is the output of my damage, and they have some spread mons. I want to bring King Gambit. This might be the wrong choice, but it does have low kick for Con and for Archaludon, and that's really what I'm thinking. Like, those two might be a bigger threat. Yeah, I gotta make my way back up to... I think I was around 19 when I started dropping, maybe 18. I dropped 16, gosh. It was consecutive too, like no interruption, like straight into poop territory. Yeah. So let's go Tailwind here. Dire Claw on Whimsicott. If you can get a burn or something, it would be fantastic. Or you go for Protect. That is cool. There's Tailwind. I'm interested to see what Archaludon goes for. Flash Cannon? Draco, and he misses. Okay. That's a very scary thing, huh? We'll go for Rock Slide. We'll go for Close Combat on Arc. Arc maybe protects. I think you just go straight for a Draco again. You saw me go Dire Claw and Whimsicott. I locked into my move too early, by the way. Hopefully you guys didn't notice that. I should probably take more time to select my moves as I think things out. But yeah, see, they are thinking. We did not. So we probably have the bad hand right now. We should still outspeed. We're just basically canceling out the tailwinds at this point. Hopefully we get a flinch on arc. But I don't think we need it. Maybe, I mean, stamina does come into play, so we probably do need it. But we'll see how much damage this can kind of muster. Yeah, not too much, but if we manage to live with Sneasler, we can knock it out next turn. If not, like if the thing does not flinch, everything. Oh my gosh, that was not happening during the that was not happening during the little bit of time there that I was complaining about. I'm gonna close combat Arcalodon again, actually. The 5 losing streak, that was just not happening. I was not getting flinches across the board. Okay, so there's another swap. Who are you bringing in? Politoed. Okay. That kind of works in our favor, I would say. Just a little bit, because we can focus on positioning Basculegion to work in the rain. There's a Moonblast coming in from Whimsicott. It is a little bit annoying, but Politoed is not going to hit an Icy Wind right now, not on King Gambit. So there's that. There is definitely something working in our favor. So the pressure I really want to put on here is just make my opponent start getting chipped away at their HP. Maybe to the point where, like, maybe even just an Aqua Jet from anything can knock anything out from Basculegion. I think that would be probably the best approach here for this round, at least. There's a Weather Ball coming from Politoed. This thing is probably going to hurt. Ooh, King Gambit. And that was a crit? My dude. My dude. That's not enough, though. That thing is solid, bro. Holy. That thing is ridiculous. I did not faint. I could leave King Gambit in, go for a Sucker Punch. Get a clean switch in to Basculegion. Yeah, there's Khan. That thing's gonna fake out. I've never seen something fake out more obvious. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Basculegion. There's 3 turns of rain, yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna go ahead and protect on Sneasler. Just because fake out's coming in from Khan. I don't want to have to deal with it right now. I think they have Tailwind as well, so this turn their Tailwind expires. So we go Basculegion. If a fake out comes through, I'm not concerned. If like a water move comes in from Politoed, also not too concerned. But we'll see how things hash out here. Yeah, he did go for a protect on Sneasler. Yeah, my defense is dropped, so I do have to keep that in mind. There is a Weather Ball from Politoed. Again, not too concerned on Politoed's slot right now. So what I will do is try to target the Khan, but I have a hunch that Khan is going to go ahead and protect. So I think I'm just going to Aqua Jet the Politoed slot, close combat the Khan slot. Politoed should go down, I think, just with the amount of damage I'm going to put into it right now with Aqua Jet. Yeah. And then I didn't see a protect on Khan, so really I could have just Aqua Jet and close combat the Khan just to ensure the knockout. I don't think... Yeah, you can't Sucker Punch over Aqua Jet. Yeah, there we go. That's game. That's game. Yeah, I should have hit record sooner. That's, you know what? Next time, right? Next time hit record. All right. So we took care of Zach. We got to make our way back up. I won't feel confident with this team until I make it to the, hopefully 2000s to use it for the tournament. So I have a lot of playing to do here between... I'm recording this, obviously not on Friday. So it's not going to be the day prior. This is... I don't want to timestamp this. This is Wednesday, I think, right? Wednesday, Tuesday? Well, technically Wednesday night or Wednesday morning. So let's go ahead and do one last battle here to wrap up the video. We're in a positive, but off cam I went down like a shooting star. So yeah, we're not even close to where we would have been originally. Now, Earthworm is very interesting here for the Shed Tail. I think you want to set up Floette, which is very scary. I think... You know what? I think I lead straight up Floette. That'd be horrible. I'm gonna lead King Gambit here, but I'm also gonna lead Floette, just in case Garchomp comes in the lead. And then in the back, I'll bring in Basculegion. Sneasler needs to come in. This is an awkward lead, and Aerodactyl is not involved at all here. But they also don't have a Tailwind setter. Okay, this is gonna be weird. We already went in the positive for today's video, right? So let's go ahead and lead this weird lead. Kind of aggressive lead, honestly. Trying to catch a Incineroar and also set up in their face. But let's see what happens. Basculegion Sinistcha. So this is actually not too good for us. I mean, it could be worse, right? What I'm going to do is kowtow Basculegion while protecting Floette. And you can get a Rage Powder from Sinistcha, but you'd get kowtowed there. You maybe... Does this thing get close combat? If it gets close combat, like... Kingambit's done, but no, that's not what happened. Perfect. There's a kowtow. How much damage is this going to do? Enough to take you out. I love that. Fantastic. So then what do you bring in to counteract that? Now you went for Wave Crash, so I can Sucker Punch on that slot. Really, Incineroar, I'll Fake Out. That's what you're going to do. He's going to Fake Out. Either way, I'm still going to try to Sucker Punch Basculegion. Then we could bring in a Basculegion of our own here. I don't want to kind of reveal that yet. So I'm actually going to bring in Sneasler. I don't want to reveal that we have Basculegion. I'd rather show off Sneasler here. And we knew the Fake Out was going on that slot. Let's see what Basculegion does on their side. Wave Crash. Onto Sneasler, that is fine. Because now we just upped the damage output from our Basculegion and its last respects. And I can bring in Floette, but I'm going to bring in Basculegion to put some pressure there. My thought process here is a Sucker Punch onto their Basculegion is brutal, and a Wave Crash into the Incineroar is just as brutal right now. So this should knock out their Basculegion, and then Wave Crash, I mean, is going to hurt. I don't know if it completely knocks out Incineroar based off of the build, but yeah, you're out. Okay, perfect. I don't know why I was losing. Next time I'll just hit record from the beginning. How about that? Awesome. Well, what's next? Their own Floette. Fantastic. So here it is Iron Head 100% of the time. Wave Crash 100% of the time. And we still have our Floette in the back. Yeah, the Basculegion and King Gambit are a menace. This is a very strong physical attacking team with the special attacking Floette in the back. Is very, very dangerous as well. That's very interesting to see how this team works. Do you protect? Are you trying to do something here? I just want to see what exactly the thought process is here from my opponent. Wave Crash is going to hurt. Yeah, that's enough to just knock you out. Cool. That's game. Well, I guess we went 3 for 3 in the video, but really we went 3 for 5 or 3 for 8 in wins. So 3 and 5 total. We suck is what that means. But you guys didn't get to see the first 5 matches where I was losing like crazy. So now I got to dig my way back up the rankings here, which clearly not even where I'm supposed to be. But yeah, let's make our way back up. Let's do that. Anyways, thank you all again for watching. This is one of those rambles where I'm trying to get a little bit more serious, and there's a competition coming. So I appreciate you guys just sticking along the ride and just watching me play, maybe while you're eating or doing chores or whatever. All right, talk to you next time.